Hedge Tube Dwellers, and welcome back to Starcraft. How would you like to see some Zerg play? I am on my secondary account, Highest Templar. It is ranked Diamond, just like the main account. It's not quite as high a rank, but I bet the matchmaking rating is probably fairly close. I'm going to be playing Zerg, and apparently I'm going to be playing against a Snake Grunger, the Protoss player. And he is slightly favored. Condemned Ridge will be the map of the day. Protoss versus Zerg. Zerg versus Protoss. This is a big map, but I'm half tempted to still do my regular build. Actually, I'm probably not going to. I'm probably going to go really standard, 14 pool, if I can, 15 hatch kind of thing. Here lately, especially on the 1 versus 1 maps like Ohana, Daybreak, and Cloud Kingdom, I've been doing a 10 pool opening. Just because I've been getting blocked out a lot of my main. I've been getting Protosses putting pylons down, keeping me out of my natural, even keeping me locked up inside of my main. And it's a really hard strategy to play against. If they play things perfectly, there's not much you can do against it if they get that first wall off on. So on the smaller maps, I've been doing a very, very aggressive opening. Primarily just to keep me from getting screwed, but apparently we have a little rocker here. Not necessarily saying that that I like jazz with that saying, more like describing the requirement of wishing my opponent luck, or the societal expectation that I will wish my opponent luck. I'm more like just describing that as a jazz-like sentiment. People get bent up if you're not manner. They get all bent out of shape. They get all sad about it. So a lot of times I'll just go ahead and give them at least no, oh boy, I'm messing this all up. Just trying to get a little mineral stacking going on. Not going as good as it could. That's alright. It'll do just fine. You're gonna come over here. You are, oh, not what I wanted to do. Wow, okay, yeah, I'm just gonna stop trying because I will probably do better if I just try not to do anything and let them mine as they will. I think it's good to practice little stuff like that, just because it'll make you more fluid with your control. Just do little things, and sometimes you will make mistakes. It's a little bit unfortunate, but that's all right. A lot of times, even making mistakes, you'll steadily get more and more familiar with your control, with hitting things at the exact right timing, like the exact timing it takes to stop a drone for just a second so that he falls in line with the drone in front of him. The probe is here. I'm going to expect that I'm not going to be able to get the 15 hatch down, but I may go out to my third and slap one down anyway. I don't have any reason to believe, actually he might let me just get it. I don't have any reason to believe that he's going to be cross map. I think he is, because that oh, I shouldn't have done both those drones. That scout got here pretty quick. That probe seemed like it came, I'm sorry, what am I saying? It actually did not get here quick. It got here well after I put my pool down, which makes me think he is cross map. What I'm trying to say is I can't be certain of that. You know what, I don't want that. I want to get this this other hatch out first, which is going to come in just a second. Now that these guys are here, let me see if I can stop misclicking. Stopping the misclicks would be really nice. Aha! The queens have begun! This is the first game I've played of the day, and it is actually kind of late into the evening now, so hopefully my play will be alright. Will not be too sloppy or anything. We're going to go ahead and get this Overlord now, so he lines up with the inject popping off. Overlord now. And you know what? We're going to take him there. We're going to take this guy out here, because I'm still not sure, and here we go. I'm still not sure if this guy's even expanded. I mean, I assume he has. He sees now that I have, and I see now that I need to transfer just a few drones, and I need to get quite a few more. And one of these, probably the last one here, maybe the second to last, maybe this guy, is going to need to be an Overlord. Aha! I'm going to get the probe too. Very fortunate. Get that Overlord now. I almost want to start getting gas. I don't actually know. So Zerg versus Protoss is probably the Zerg-oriented matchup that I'm the least confident in. Okay, my larva injects are lined up. That is nice. And we're going to get one more Ling because I'm going to send these two guys out. I just want to see if I can find out where he is. And honestly, I don't even know if he's on one base right now. Ah, here we go. He is on 2 base. I can tell by the probes here at this natural. And that means that I actually want to bring over here. And I want to hit right about there because I think that'll be far enough up the ramp to see. And let's see. Let me number these so that I can jump between them. Sweet. And very soon now, I'm going to be wanting to get a roach warren down. And I'm probably going to be close to the drone count that I actually want. Let's go ahead and slap the roach warren down now, just in case any kind of real early shenanigans start heading my way. Oh, no, that's no good. Well, then cancel the queen if we can't do the queen anyway. And that looks pretty common, so I just want to see, not that I'm going to get a count or anything, but I just want to see chrono boosts. Okay, he's walling off already? That's a potential concern. Okay, yeah, okay. Looks like my roach warren's probably going to be pretty well timed. I'm going to do some Zerglings here. My gas is not going to be well timed. I could definitely be using more gas right now. You, where are you? You're not a 1. What are you trying to be a 1 for? Alright, so there's some roaches. That's going to keep me alive while I get more roaches. We're going to do 3 overlords because I can kind of afford it. And the saturation in the main is going to have to go up a little bit more. And I'm going to have to get some roaches out very soon here. I kind of don't trust that has been scouted, so I'm going to re-scout it above my natural over there. I kind of feel good about everything else, so let's keep on going with the roaches. Oh yeah, this is going to be nice, especially with that many stalkers. We're going to back up just a second, but luckily I got plenty of extra overlords. He has quite a few stalkers though. I just got a lot more larvae though, and those are all going to be Zerglings. And he's got quite a few zealots now. Okay, well that's cool because I'm going to get to take the zealots out. He is going to get to take that hatch out, maybe. It's looking pretty. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, get in there, get in there. Even if he takes this hatch out, I am going to be. Oh, he's not going to get the hatch. Oh my God, he's making such a big mistake right now. I was getting ready to say whether he gets the hatch or not. I'm probably going to go. Oh, he GG's. Well, honestly, that was kind of smart on his part. So I guess hold on. No, this isn't going to be fast enough. That's not going to get what I wanted. He knew that not taking that out. Here, let me just go to the replay real fast. Oh my God. I'm getting matched up against Masters with my secondary account. Woohoo! Oh, I just want to see before I even look at anything. I just want to see. And he plays plenty of games. He's played like 4 times the games this season that I've played. Woo! Oh man. Oh, well, that's a couple different types of nice. Yeah, so see, this is what he knew, and this is what means that he has to produce with the push that he did, and he did not produce with it. So we're gonna go take a better look at that. Wow, I stayed above him in the army value. He spiked up right there with his first warp in, and that was really it. This though is what means that he had to make that push work. Alright, so we're mostly going to boost through this. I don't want to take a whole lot of time, because you guys saw it. He did a pretty normal Forge Fast Expand. I could assume that by the time I got my Overlord here and saw that he was already mining by the time that I was building my my third. I think my third was still in construction. It might have been finished by then. He even did it safe. He went Forge first, so he's not opening up with any kind of an insane macro advantage. So far this all looks really standard, 2 gases included. Now here's going to be what starts to indicate it, and I was trying to get a sense of this, but I knew I couldn't really see it with just that one Zergling, although I did see his probe come out, which gave me the same indicator. I wanted to see how many chrono boosts he was going to be spending on this cybernetics core, because if they chrono boost that cybernetics core like into the halfway point and even beyond the halfway point, it means they're probably going to be doing some huge gateway pressure really early. Whereas if they don't chrono boost that cybernetics core, it means they're doing something tech oriented, which could be a robo or a stargate. So it looks like the order of the day for him was a 7 gate. And seeing this too, see, I saw that he completely fully walled that off. He put a pylon here because he knew he wasn't going to have to be coming in and out of his base. He just wanted to make sure that he wasn't counterattacked. He knew that he was going to put all of his eggs into one basket. He was going to push with that basket, try to wail me about the face and neck with the basket. Unfortunately, as you may already know, baskets are not the greatest weapons. So here he's starting to creep in. Now I've already... Let's check out the statistic. I'm going to pause it real fast. So I'm 10 drones up on him, and I think I even get a few more than that. Just that he saw some saturation down here. Any Zerg player who's not got their head in their bum is going to saturate their main and their natural first. And you can even see, I think I mentioned something about this. My saturation wasn't great in the main. Eventually I re-rally all of my hatcheries back up there. Yeah, matter of fact, I think they are now. Just to get a couple more drones there. But the main thing is that I had more drones than him. If he sees drones down here, he can assume that I'm probably just about fully saturated on these two. And to do this push, he has cut probes. He's staying down at 34. He's even got only 2. He's even pulled 1 out of each of these gases. So he's just doing a huge pressure right here with no intention of doing a follow-up, no kind of macro out of it. And he's just putting all of his attempt, all of his resources, all of his investment right here. And it's a little dicey to begin with, so he just did a warp in, and he's a little bit ahead of me, and I kind of knew this. I kind of had to pull back, but I am producing a lot, and this money's going to allow me to keep producing a lot. And by the time all these Zergs pop, I don't even have Zergling speed, but just the numbers that I'm able to accomplish are huge. Probably should have pulled the Zerglings back there, but as you guys saw, it ended up being okay. Now this was pretty clutch. So he warped in a bunch of Zealots, and this is a mistake on his part. With these Zealots and Stalkers combined, with the Stalkers focusing off Roaches, it would have been a lot harder for me to take this out. But instead he let me split his force and fight it one at a time. And by the time my Zerglings pop, now it's all Stalkers, who are pretty good against Roaches in small numbers. But it's all Stalkers against Roaches and Zerglings. Zerglings are great against Stalkers. Even here, I knew I just already had. And you can see the food count. He knows. He knows by the time he lost that army. I'm basically just going to push with this, and there's no way he's going to be able to defend it. So he jumped out of the game. It's actually kind of cool to see somebody that early just go, that has become an insurmountable advantage. I'm going to leave the game. He just knew. He knew that that it hadn't worked. So there you have one heck of a quick match. That was awesome, actually. It was especially cool. Wow, I got a lot of points off of that victory too. That was coming off a 3-fight win streak, but that was coming off like a 4-loss streak. So anytime you start win streaking, it'll steadily put you against harder and harder opponents. A matter of fact, I just want to see a platinum. I get the feeling that he's not actually platinum this league. This is confusing me. No, he was diamond. Okay. So a lot of times, and what I was looking for there, a lot of times at the end of a loss streak, they'll steadily, as you lose, they'll steadily put you against weaker and weaker opponents, further and further below you by their matchmaking standards. So after this 4-fight loss streak, I would almost expect even to be facing like a platinum. After a couple wins, though, they put me up against a master, which was really cool. That's awesome. Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys. One last note. I am moving tomorrow, so it's going to be a couple days before a video goes up. Terribly sorry. I hope that I've uploaded enough this weekend to keep you all occupied. Thanks for watching. See you later.